Hello, everyone. Welcome to ZSR. We got the Ocarina of Time GSR tournament uh, here today, and we have on comms the amazing Average Greg and Nale here to kind of walk us all through this. How are you guys today?
Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Awesome.
Pumped to do some
You okay?
commentary.
Doing okay? Alright, looks like we're about ready to start.
That should be any second now. But yeah, good luck to you guys, and have fun with the commentary and everything.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright, race is in progress. On their end, at least.
All right, looks like gonna be starting in about 10 seconds.
Yep. This should be a pretty interesting match. It's a VC versus N64 match, which are always fun to watch.
Oh yeah, because the route actually diverges, so they're not gonna be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. So you'll see the routes change pretty much straight away in terms of how they accomplish the task you need to do in Child. So N64 will be skipping sword and shield and just getting sticks and nuts and leaving straight away.
Yeah, while the VC route gets sword and shield, because they do bottom of the well differently in order to get the bomb chiefs that are needed throughout the run.
Yeah, we'll see that very soon.
But first, just the good old OT intro.
Yeah, the classic. Yeah, unfortunately, GSR is kind of like cutscene percent category these days because of how many cutscenes there are throughout the run, proportionate to the time the run takes. I think it was what, like 45% cutscenes around that.
Yeah, 45% is the number I've been told.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's pretty rough for category, but luckily, what gameplay there is it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's an interesting base category as well, because somehow it usually ends up being very neck and neck.
Yeah, there's a lot of choke points in the run where players can lose time or gain time back over their opponent. A couple of like major sections where one wrong foot can spiral out of control.
Yeah,
which we kind of saw earlier with the TKC versus Honky race, which didn't end well for Honky, but kind of shows just how brutal this category can be sometimes.
oh yeah, for sure.
In terms of sorry, go on.
Oh, just gonna say that there are a lot of moments where unfortunate things can happen. So even if one of them looks like they're ahead by a big margin, it's not gonna be over for the other person. But
Yeah. So on paper, Lake should in theory win this because his PB is 2.5 minutes better than Franqly's. But for all we know, Lake could waste a bunch of bomb chews and suddenly be super behind.
yeah.
So to see how it plays out. Yeah, so it's likely that N64 will be out of child section faster than VC, but N64 loses a lot of time throughout the run to lag. So that's where VC makes its time back, especially in the last like 10 minutes or so. N64 is just a slideshow.
Yeah. And 64 also has faster Shadow Temple route because they get bombs beforehand. Because they get more value out of getting bombs early because they can do the quick bongo kill as well. So the routes will actually diverge pretty significantly as soon as they turn adults.
Yeah. Optimally, N64 is the faster category. Faster console, sorry. Currently, the world record is yeah. Currently, the world record is on VC though.
And yeah, since they're gonna be buying different things, and 64 doesn't need the sword, they're gonna do different rupee routes as well. Because you see, like, getting the sword, gonna be getting rupees to buy the shield. Meanwhile, Franqly just getting enough to buy nuts and sticks.
Looks like it's getting 2 sticks, so he'll
Yeah.
be going for West Escape. Maybe he's just buying a spare, I don't know, but usually 2 sticks indicates West Escape.
Usually. Lake getting some rose rock movement there.
Yeah, handy bit of movement made up by Rosewater last year.
And the bridge clip.
Yeah, first try. Very nice.
And frankly, setting up for West Escape here.
Yeah. It's only a second attempt. Looks like
And it looks like he got
he's
it,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, very nice. He can't.
He's gonna
Pokey
roll
flopping
under
in. There we go.
Pumpy, but we out.
That's how I was tricking the run rolling under Pokey.
Oh, for sure.
I like doing West Escape as well. Oh, he didn't get quick draw.
Yeah.
So what he was trying to do there was you have about 2 frames during that West to press B to start pulling your sword before you enter the water, but it doesn't actually come out. And that's something called quick draw, where next time you press B, it'll just be in Link's hand. Having sword out makes the clip into Akira here a lot. I think it makes it like an extra frame of leniency.
Because it makes your speed decrease slower, if that makes sense. So you have more frames of clip speed, if that makes sense. So that's what he was trying to do. But unfortunately for Lake, he pressed B, where he didn't get quick draw. And then when he tried to put the sword into his hand, he just slashed the sword.
Thanks, Nori, for gifting me a sub. Not bribed, I swear.
Bribing the commentators. Or commentator, I should say. All right. I don't think Lake will go for I'll skip. You never know, though. Thank you, Nori.
Definitely not bribed. We
Definitely not bribed.
Yeah, so there's an L skip. There's a way there's something you can do here to skip this out text on VC because you have sword, where you do a very, very slow ESS shuffle through the out trigger, and when you're in that little shuffle, he can't talk to you because you're considered like in a busy state, and so if you go for it, and it wastes more time a day, which saves time later, but if you drop it halfway through, then you just lose. You basically lose the ability
he is
to make
going
it
for it
before night, which he's going for, and he drops it.
And
That's fine though.
I'm gonna say that it's a good thing that he failed that.
If he if he's go drop it anywhere, it was good that it was right at the start. Because if you drop it right at the end or like past the halfway point, you basically can't make it to Hyrule Market before it turns nighttime. So you have to wait outside Market for a whole night cycle, which is about a minute and a half.
Yeah, it's very bad if that happens.
Yeah.
In a non-race scenario, it would be instant reset.
Yeah.
Because since you waste you waste a lot of time a day, so you only get one shot at this West right here.
Yeah. Ooh, like missing that West as well. Bit unfortunate.
Yeah, so if that happened and he got the full L skip, he would not make it.
Frankly, missing the Kaku dive into the well. Thunder Kaku wasted a lot of his nuts, and now he's in a bit of a bad spot.
Yeah, he's gonna have to dodge these while setting up for Navi dive.
Yeah, he's also got to get down. That's like blank A first time.
Oh.
He's got to try and avoid
chicken snipe.
He's got to be careful here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
that is unfortunate, as you would say.
Yeah.
Lake also going for the Coco Dive, not getting Ice Tree though.
Yeah.
So just gonna set up for a quick Navi dive
Yeah.
without a lot of angry Cocos flying at him, which makes it significantly safe.
Yeah, looks like Franqly's gonna forego the Kako dive and just go for.
And he also only has one nut.
Yeah, which is
For
way
rank
still going
A.
the Kako dive. I hope he saves for trying this, because otherwise he's pretty screwed. Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, safety save. Because he only has, or he has to use a nut here,
Yeah,
getting blank A, and if he fails it,
he gets it. I just missed that before. What the hell?
yeah. That,
Oh, okay. Looks like he just failed the initial sub. Gets it.
He's into the water, and yeah, this is one of the things that N64 can do that the VC cannot. So
Or rather, this
N64
one... Sorry, go on.
can get bombed to slightly faster.
Yeah, or rather, it's a version difference more than the console difference. This is a 1.0 exclusive trick.
Yeah.
And Virtual Console is always 1.2. But Virtual Console can do Ocarina Dive, which we saw Lake do, where he gets ISG, which is Infinite Sword Glitch, and then hovers off of the bubble. Because when you have ISG and you shield damage mid-air, you just hover in mid-air, provided you have enough space between you and the ground. And then from there, you can move and pull Ocarina, and you'll just fall down. And because you're in an Ocarina state, the basement doesn't load, so it's all unloaded, and you can navigate outbounds or like through the unloaded basement to the water column there and swim up into the bomb tube room, which is a lot faster than the old method we had, which was doing actor glitch.
To, fighting Dead Hand.
Fighting Dead Hand and then using a sculpture to clip, which was a pain in the ass. I remember trying that trick years ago and I hated it so much.
Yeah. And you also see them doing different methods of leaving bottom of the well. In 64, just save warp, because they don't have you need a classic controller to play this. Text come up, which saves a lot of time. But since that shows up on VC, it's faster to just climb up the vines and get dragged out by the wall master. It's also nice for health management later on, because you set up for a cutscene skip coming up.
Yeah, you see our runners damaging down to a single heart here. That's intentional. They're gonna take a half heart damage intentionally doing a trick to get to the crawl space here, and then there won't be a half a heart or less to skip the cutscene coming up.
Yeah.
So you see in 64 save warps, they use the stout children to take damage, whereas VC can take damage in the well by avoiding that.
Ooh, frankly missing the I'll skip side up.
Yeah. So you can also skip this out as well, which like didn't go
like
for.
Opting to not go for it. I guess since he broke his stick, figured it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, you can do it without stick, it's just a lot tighter. It's like a single frame to pull sword.
So they're gonna try to walk up the seam here to end up out of bounds and skip dodging all the guards. I guess they're still technically dodging the guards by doing this.
Yeah, it's just a fast way against the crawl space. It doesn't really matter. It's only really worth doing the seam walk if you also do out skips, really, because we're trying to do is just waste time day here to get to daytime, because you can't just crawl space until it's daytime.
And frankly, getting the damage boost.
Yeah, that's a lot harder on N64 because you haven't got because it's hard. It's a much tighter frame window when you got stick instead of sword.
Yeah. So yeah, ooh.
That's bad.
They're gonna have to do a backup mega flip from the milk boxes here.
Yeah. It's also down a chew now, which is quite bad. How big buff is this?
Yeah, he's gonna
He is,
buff it.
yeah. One more frame. Nice, he gets it.
All right, now just don't fall down.
Yeah.
We're good.
And while I was doing that, frankly, dodge past the guards. There's a strat you can do with these guards where you can sight up past them frame perfectly, and they'll never catch you because they can't officially like catch you unless you're on the ground for more than one frame. So if you just sight up frame perfectly, you're never on the ground long enough for them to catch you. But it's quite risky because if you drop one sight up, then you just get caught.
Yeah.
So you see them. The common race strat is just wait for their cycles with their heads to turn the wrong way so you can get past them. Which unfortunately leads you into hoping for good RNG because you can't just go past them.
Yeah. Also, that right guard there, you can just side off to and walk past, even if his head is turned towards you.
You can get caught during that if you side up too far towards him. The damage boost is it's faster to let the tube burn out if you pull it fast enough because you're not pause buffering the inputs, which saves time. Also less time of day. Actually, never mind, it wouldn't like time of day pass. It just saves time.
But yeah, that would depend on how much time you spend cooking the chew.
Yeah, if you pull it really late, then it's probably not worth it. If you pull it like super early and then just go straight away, then it's pretty quick. Yeah, in categories we don't have to worry about time of day. Like it's already daytime, then it's just buffering inputs is probably faster. Alternatively, you can just do it all unbuffered. Just jump off, target shield, and slash.
Yeah, like
frame
if perfect. If you want to go that route, which you could.
I've tried it before, and I think this is actually not bad. I never go for it in runs, but it's not bad.
Yeah, like it's possible, but having like an 80% chance of making it through early on in the run is not very fun.
Yeah, when you're that close to getting out of child, you really don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, because there's, as you've seen, and as we said, there's a lot of cutscenes and a lot of busy work that you do right at the start here. It's not super fun to do it all over again if you miss that.
Yeah, resets in this category are kind of brutal.
Notoriously so.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming up here is they're gonna do a cutscene skipping at getting the Zelda's Lullaby cutscene. Still gonna get Zelda's Lullaby because you actually need it to finish this run, but gonna just skip the 2-minute cutscene where Sheik teaches it to you. That's why they damage down, and they're gonna do slightly different methods because the N64 doesn't have a shield. So you're gonna see Franqly do a method here. He holds his right on a specific frame and lets the chew explosion hit him right as he enters the trigger.
So how that works is you get sons on the first frame that cutscene starts, and you get them again when you learn the son in the cutscene. So if you die on the same frame when cutscene starts, you get the son, not to watch the cutscene. And it's pretty good. It's used a lot in speedruns to skip cutscenes like that.
Yeah, and Lake, since he has a shield, he's gonna do a mid-air bomb shoot shield drop, I think is the technical name.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Just slightly faster.
Yeah, it's the same trick, just done differently.
Frankly, almost missing the shield.
Yeah. Just buying the shield here. Hiding shield is one of the most important items in the game. It allows you to do a lot of tricks. And buying one now is faster than getting one later because when you go adult, it's automatically equipped. So you save time having to scroll over and equip it.
Yeah. And if you haven't tried it out, I recommend trying to beat the game without a shield. It's quite fun.
Uber gamers rise up. Alright, so here is one of the most important trick in this entire game, dot skip. Where there's a small crack in this door, you can just side up, do a backward side up out of bounds, and then clip back in the other side.
Yeah, I'm frankly making it look quite frankly easy. I apologize.
It's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, it was. I've used my one time now though, so you're good for now.
So yeah, you can do this with a sword or without a sword. Without a sword, you target the actual door itself to gain momentum to get back in, and with a sword, you can just jump slash back in. Like doing unbuffered makes it look easy.
All right. This is looking about, even considering everything that happened, I'd
Yeah,
say
but
this looks about expected comparing N64 and VC.
yeah, both runners had some shenanigans happen in the charts section, so for them to be this kind of close is actually about right. Frankly's about 25 seconds or so ahead, 30 seconds or so.
Yep.
So now we get into the 4-minute stretch we have nothing to talk about because it's just cutscenes.
Yep.
Unfortunately. I feel like maybe we should come up with some topics to talk about during muscle cutscene before
Like how
doing commentary.
Rao's head is actually a Triforce.
Yeah, it's so. I had that pointed out to me, and I can't unsee it anymore.
Yeah.
The polygons on his
Just look at
head.
that.
Look at that. It's
It's just a straight up Triforce.
Yeah. Can't unsee it ever again.
There you go. Can you imagine having a Toblerone on your face?
That'd be great. I love Toblerones. If I could have it on my face, I want to eat my face, and that'd be weird.
Mm.
That'd be a hard thing to refrain from.
And the Triforce of Wisdom is highlighted. Confirmed Zelda's dad. So Rao is the king? Or is Zelda adopted?
This is weird.
Yeah, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I feel like this is like some fan fiction I didn't want.
Yeah. I'll pass on that.
Yeah, let one slide.
Yeah, call Swanky Box.
Shout out to Swanky Box.
My man.
Digging out was a German manga that tells that explains that Link's mother is a house, is a tree.
Oh yeah.
Tree house.
Mido's house, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Actually watched that recently.
Yeah, we did.
Nothing better to do.
Did we play that on your stream on some request?
Yeah, you did.
Oh man. What a dumb video.
You might think, how nice, we're finally done with that cutscene. But wait,
there's
more. Part 2. After you get the light medallion and turn adults, Sheik has to tell you that there are 5 dungeons and 5 sages you need to free. Unfortunately, though, we're just gonna meet 2 of them. Because the other 3 are the one simple trick that speedrunners won't want you to find out about. You can skip the first 3 dungeons. Wow.
Primo guides hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you haven't gathered so far, we're not going to be doing every dungeon in this run. We're only going to be being 2 of them, which is Shadow and Spirit. We do go into Forest to get the bow, but that we don't have to beat it though. So this is the point where N64 and VC routes really diverge. You can be seeing they're both going to Kakariko, but they're for different things though. Lake's going to be going to Graveyard to get Hookshot, and then going to Shadow Temple, whereas Frankly's going to be going to Death Mountain Trail to get bombs and magic, and then Minuet Forest.
Yeah, and how they get Minuet. Same method as gonna skip the Minuet cutscene by dying on the same frame as the under it. Same idea as the Zelda's Lullaby cutscene skip.
Yep.
And Lake's gonna be doing that too. The only difference is he's gonna be doing it after Shadow, while Frankly's gonna be doing it before.
Yeah, the routes do the same thing, it's just in different orders.
Oh, I was gonna say how nice to not have bomb spam.
Oh, yeah.
And as soon as I thought about opening my mouth, Franqly just goes ham on the C down button.
Yeah, so bombs being equipped already is normal for this game. When you go adult, you automatically get nuts equipped to C left, bombs to C down, ocarina to C right.
Yeah, not to good if you have them. I think.
Yeah, if you have them, and ocarina equipped if you have it.
Yeah.
But bombs are always equipped for some reason. And you actually exploit that by doing a trick called RBA to give yourself a bomb bag, and then you can actually get bomb drops without having to go get the actual bombs.
And Lake not opting for the Kakas, probably good since he's down a Bonchu.
Yeah, it's probably why he skipped it, I imagine.
Yeah. It would be the go-to place to cut out a Chew
Yeah.
if you lose an extra.
So explosive counts are pretty tight in this run. Lake's will try to nail every trick that he first try if he can, because if you waste bomb chews, it makes a trick later on called Spirit Harbor a lot tighter.
Yeah. Not only a lot tighter, but also slower.
Yeah.
So every single explosive matters.
Same idea with Franqly on N64. He's gonna have a good amount of bomb chews no matter what, because he gets bombs early, so he can use bombs instead of bomb chews. But he also wants to farm bombs at some point from grass. And if he gets bad RNG, he could be in a bit of a bad spot going into Spirit section.
Looking like a pretty decent damping race from Lake so far.
Yeah, it's pretty clean.
Looking like a 40, 48, 49, if I had to guess.
Yeah, he had to do one dodge right at the start.
Yeah.
Turn down a little bit, so I'd say 48.
Ooh, that one.
49, sorry. 50, sorry.
51. 51. Oh, 52.
We should have said anything.
I'm sorry, Lake. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Lake. Meanwhile, Franqly's going through DC just to get the bomb bag. There is a trick you can do if you want to be a super tryhard called DC hover, where you use bomb chews to use all your bomb chews to hover up to the Dongo skull and then get the bombs earlier, which is faster, but you use all your bomb chews. So you have to find another way to do Spirit Harbor, which is called Spirit Jump, which is not difficult, but more prone to failure, I guess, because you have to deal with levers in Colossus.
Yeah, not a lot of people have done GSR runs with DC hover implemented.
Yeah, I think the only person I know who's really done it, tried it before, is Rosewater.
Yeah, and I want to say Bakaneko.
That sounds about right. Probably,
Could be wrong though.
So you see, like failing a little bit there to void out. He wants to intentionally void out on that door by sort of back in past the door, because he has no way of getting past us on the time blocks on the other side. So the only way to get out is to either bomb chew clip, which wastes a bomb chew, or to save and reset.
Yeah, and then you end up back in CAC, which is
the back in Temple at a time, and then to go back to CAC, which is slow.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Franqly, yeah, just getting bombs, going to be making his way up Death Mountain, talking to a fairy, which will give him magic. See if we get a nice little Hess here.
Nice. Look at those lag frames.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, dropped it almost at the end though, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
But also a small difference. It feels absolutely huge when you run though, but N64 has to climb this wall without a hook shot, and that first wall chiller there at the bottom can be very much not your friend if he decides to. Meanwhile, on VC with hookshot already, you can just shoot him down.
Speaking of VC, Lake is now in Shadow Temple. He used a trick called Hookshot Jump to get in, which I still don't know how it works. If you know how it works now, then feel free to explain it, because I've never found out.
It's just a weird interaction with how the hook shot works. Because on the first frame of it latching onto something, or like a grabbable object, you just gain a lot of upwards momentum and then lose it the next frame. So if you interrupt it on the same frame where that happens, you get to keep the upwards momentum. Why that is, or why that is, I don't know. Wait
It
for
does
hookshot
OoT.
decomp. Kappa.
Yeah, at fake. But using Hookshot Jump, we can get into Shadow, which is getting Shadow early, which is a really big deal because you can hover boots early, which are pretty broken. And can be
Yeah.
used to do a lot of tricks, like this one coming up right now called Boat Skip.
So yeah, going through Shadow Temple is long and just very slow. So Lake is gonna be skipping all that with a well-placed mega flip, clip out of bounce, and land right before Bongo.
Yeah, so
So it
right
might
now
not
he's
look like
in the unloaded version of the room where the boss door is, and now he's going to try to navigate out of bounds and clip past the door.
Yeah, because the loading trigger to the boss room is still always there, as long as the dungeon is loaded. So he's gonna do a ledge clip right here and get hit by the bomb chute to boost himself back in bounds, right under the boss door.
Buffering in this room is terrible, by the way.
That's
There
the
we go.
frame. And there we go.
Yeah, that's one of the major choke points in the run where you can really lose time if things go badly. You see, sort of like do a safety save before he started doing the trick, and that's because if he fails it, then he's wasted bomb shoes. So he has to, and he needs those bomb shoes. There's no way around it, so he has to just do it again. So, like reset and do it again if he fails it.
Ooh, frankly, you need to do a.
Oof, that sucks.
Well, he's gonna be spawned close by, so
Yeah.
it could have been worse, but it's not optimal.
It's time loss and also wasting explosive as well, which really sucks.
Yeah, but run is far from over.
Yep. Choosing the
Yeah,
buff
I guess to buffer the mega instead. Yeah.
There you go.
And pass Mido. Meanwhile, Lake finishing up Shadow Temple, just beating Bongo.
Yeah, pretty quick long.
As soon as he's getting get the heart container.
Yeah.
Well, but you never know.
Pretty common for a race.
And frankly, rolling into the bomb, Fig will be mad. And also, yeah, since you do a death cutscene skip, you route in your health coming into here. But since Franqly died and respawned with 3 hearts, you had to damage down there, which also costs another explosive.
I mean, luckily you can go into Graveyard where you can easily farm bombs.
Yeah.
But it still kind of sucks to lose that many explosives.
Yeah, and as you see right there, cutscene starts as the game over screen also starts. I'm gonna save and not continue to respawn in Temple of Time because it's actually faster making your way through Temple of Time to CAC. Because he's gonna be going to Shadow Temple now. He's gonna be doing a slightly different, or very different method of boat skip and boss key skip, colloquially known as boat key skip, because it's gonna be all one trick.
Yeah, it was found. Was it early this year? It was found or late last year? I think it was late last year. It was found.
It was late last year, I think.
I think it was found like around mid last year. I think. I think it was Danny doing runs with it in all dungeons.
Can't get the Hess to impress, but it's okay.
Also, this is a small thing I just noticed, but I just noticed that Lake, when he matches text, also uses C up, which I'd never seen anyone do. I thought it was kind of weird.
Interesting on VC, but if he plays with an N64 controller, which he
He does
he
not.
might, but he does not.
He doesn't know if he uses a GameCube.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so Frankly's gonna want to get some good bomb RNG here from these bushes. There is a consistent bomb drop in Dampe's Grave, but it costs a bit of time to get. So hopefully, ultimately, you would want to get like about 2 bomb drops from this grass.
Yeah. And now, as you can see, like the routes have basically switched place because Frankly's going to be getting hookshot and entering Shadow Temple and doing what Lake just did, while Lake is making his way up Death Mountain, gonna get bombs, magic, minuet, and all that
Yeah.
jazz.
Franklin gets 1 bomb drop. I'm guessing he's gonna get the other one from Dampe's Grave. Taking a hit here, which is actually that's fine because he's not doing boat key, so don't worry about his health.
Yeah, that's one unfortunate part about the run is in 64 relies a bit more on bomb luck, simply because they use more explosives, so they have to refill before Shadow Temple or before Spirit Temple, and the bomb drops can be not in your favor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure grass is a 1/16 chance for bombs to drop, which it's like what 10 patches of grass there, so it's like kind of decent luck, but you know.
Yeah, it's not what you wish for, but you kind of just have to deal with what you're given.
Yeah, there are times where
Also getting a 47.
It's pretty good. It's a really good
Yeah,
tempo res.
it was a pretty mid 47 as well. So.
Yeah, the best you can do with using in this run for a tempo race is 46. So getting a 47 is really good.
Lake just making his way through Todongo's cavern, not having any chew wastage.
Yeah.
Interesting choice of words, but I'm not even sure that's a word,
no.
but whatever.
I mean, I think it is. I don't know. Whatever.
It works.
It doesn't matter, really. I get what you're trying to say. So Franklin's going to double dip and try and get more bombs here.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned this, but
Nice.
this jump that Lake just did to the bomb bag chest, just casually skipping like a third of the dungeon.
Yeah, there's a whole section we have to get past flame rains to fight some of the Zalfos, which you can skip completely because you're adult and you have
you jump better. You have strong legs.
Yeah, strong legs.
Frankly, also getting the hookshot jump there, and then ISG to make walking on this seam a lot less scary.
Yeah, if you didn't know, if you have ISG, then you can't fall off ledges. So normally trying to walk on the seam without ISG is a real pain.
Yeah,
it's super
it's an
scary.
experience.
Yeah, it's really scary. Yeah, like getting trolled by the ledge.
Ledged.
This ledge is impossible to jump up sometimes.
Neat little setup there. I don't think I've seen that before, actually.
Me neither. Quite
Normally
cool.
just see people YOLO the angle.
Yeah,
I have no clue what you're talking about, Count.
Oh, the seam walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frankly, also getting nuts there. For good measure.
Just deck of nuts. Deck of nuts are OP.
Ooh.
No.
Oh, that's...
Remember earlier we were talking about how wall chillers like to knock you off walls? Well, you went line.
Yeah. That was...
I
think that one was the
tactile?
highest possible thing.
Okay.
Or like the highest possible part of the wall where that actually can hit you.
Oh, you see Laker going for
the clip.
Clip.
Not getting it though.
I hate that name so much.
Shoutouts to Possibly
God
for finding
damn it.
that. And he wanted it to be named that, so respect the finder's wishes.
This happens when you let meme lords find and name tricks. Alright, Franqly is trying to set up Bokeh skip here. Same kind of concept as what Lake did, except he's gonna get a super slide and take that momentum all the way into the boss loading zone.
Yeah, also using those 2-place bombs there to help push you out bounds.
Oof.
Ooh.
Failed that, but he should have landed in the. Yeah, he landed right next to the boss door, so he can do a backup
Yeah,
here.
he can do a boss key skip instead, but it's a shame that
Use
because
some
what you aim
shoots
for
for
there
bombs.
is
Interesting.
yeah, because what you aim for there is you wanna get the slide and the jump slash over the door, so you land inside the loading zone. But he could boots too early, so he didn't have enough momentum going into the hover slide. So he's gonna have to do the bomb to boss key skip you saw Lake do earlier. And if you thought pause buffering here on VC was bad,
Oh,
yeah.
sucks. Luckily, he saved before trying it, so he should be able to just reset.
But yeah, pause buffering is also harder, or like it's more inconsistent on N64.
Yeah, because there's more lag on N64. Instead of most of the time on VC, you'll get consistent pause buffers where they're the same every time, so you can get a rhythm from them. N64, they vary from place to place, depending on how much lag it has. It has RNG apparently. That sucks.
That sounds really fun.
Yeah, it makes pause buffering quite obnoxious on N64.
Yeah.
Because you can let a pause hang for like a whole second and it will not move.
And yeah, you see Franqly setting up here again. Hopefully, you can get it.
Oof.
Also doing a one bomb super slide, which is way harder, I'd say.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
a lot
some
harder.
might disagree.
Personally, it's a lot harder. I know Count and Valiant are both in here and they love one bomb super slides, so they might disagree. Okay, gets
He gets
it
it.
this time. Oof. Rough.
Yeah, Lake has managed to get him in yet. Gonna be making his way over to Spirit Temple, which is one of the trickier parts of the run, if not the trickiest.
This is the part of the run where the routes diverge, where they've done the whole shadow, bombs, minuet magic stuff, and now they're on the same path. Frankly, he's having a bad time with this.
Yeah.
Not looking too good for him right now. Meanwhile, Lake's doing a pass over to Gerudo Valley. It's the fastest way to get to Gerudo Valley. You can also do a super slide and transition it into an ESS, but it's just a lot faster and waste less bombs. I wonder if we'll see Lake go for the bridge Hess.
Yeah, someone would opt to do the mega flip hover slide instead, or the mega side up hover slide, but if you're comfortable with Hessing.
I think he's going for it. Guess ahead. Need to get across the bridge now. Nice. Very good.
And he's
Nice.
unequipping hovers. So he's gonna go for the gate clip with the low height ground clip
Mm-hmm.
method of getting past the Groot gate.
This is technically a new strat. I know it's been around for about 2 years at this point.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in the corner right here by the big gate. And you're gonna get a low height hover, and then you're gonna pull sword right as you get hit by the second bomb here to use the downwards momentum. Oh wait, you don't actually pull the sword.
Yeah,
but
pulls all in this one though.
yeah, that's
Alright, so Lake failed it there, and you've noticed he turned his camera around. He uses something called inverted camera, where you can target and have Link facing the camera. That actually keeps the guard off screen so you don't get caught, which is actually it's always required for this trick to work. And when he got hit by the bomb, he lost his target and the guard loaded and saw him and arrested him. Luckily, it's not too bad because you can do a backup from here.
yeah. You can do the old method of gate skip, which is just you use hover boots to do this out of bounds movement here.
Oof. Got a bit of bad flick turn there.
And
Meanwhile, Franqly is still struggling with
back
this.
down the unloaded room.
I'm surprised he's doing this with a bomb chew and not bomb instead.
Yeah, probably just feeling more comfortable with the bomb chew method.
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
assuming.
Okay, I guess the frame. Just one more frame.
Nice pulse buffering.
Oh,
Oh,
looks like he was a bit off in the setup.
that is. Meanwhile, Lake is having a rough time with his hover boot gate skip.
Yeah, this trick is it's not difficult. It's just kind of annoying. I don't know. I never really liked this trick that much.
Yeah, it's quite an awkward timing you have to do because you have to roll like almost parallel to the wall, and then you have to flick upright, target the wall, and do a side up before your hover boots run out. But you can't do it too early because you need to get enough distance along the wall.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna try.
Looks like he's gonna opt for
A mega side
up. Yeah,
it's an interesting strat.
yeah. This is a method you can do as well, where you use hover boots and a mega side up speed to clip out of bounds.
Yeah.
And land on this ledge instead.
Almost didn't clip back in there to
I was worried he wasn't gonna realize.
Yeah.
Just the jump slash. Who's ahead? Lake would be ahead.
Yeah. Alright. Lake's bomb count. He's probably thinking his explosive count's a bit tight. He's not going for a wasteland test here.
Yeah.
Just a walk instead.
It's on 12 bombs, which is. He could do a wasteland test, but it's probably good to save the bombs.
Yeah.
In case something happens in Spirit Hover.
Yeah, with 3 chews, minimum is like 7 or 8 bombs, really. Frankly, finally gets the strat. Now he's going to go for an interesting strat that N64 can do called Quick Bongo. Ooh.
Slightly mistiming the crouch stabs.
So what happened there? What happened there was he damaged Bongo before the fight started, and that makes Bongo active, and it skips the cutscene that plays when you drop down that hole, and so you can just stab him to death without having to start the fight.
Yeah, Lake would be very ahead at the moment.
Yeah,
because the routes have converged after Shadow. So this movement that Lake has done up to Spirit Temple is going to be roughly identical on the side of Franqly, so he has a bit of catching up to do. But Lake still has Spirit Hover.
Yeah, luckily for Franqly, Lake lost quite a bit of time in Grid Fortress, so he has a chance to catch up here, depending how well Lake's spirit goes. But currently, Lake is about 4 or 5 minutes ahead, roughly.
Yeah.
So this trick that Lake's doing now is going to be called Spirit Hover, where he's going to hover using explosives to get up to the Mirror Shield early, around to go through the Spirit Temple. It saves quite a lot of time.
Yeah, over than just going through the temple normally and getting the Mirror Shield, it saves around 2 minutes-ish.
Yeah.
But if you attempt Spirit Hover and like fail it right at the end and then have to go through Spirit Temple normally, it's closer to 4 or 5 minutes. Because it actually takes quite a lot of time to set this up.
Yeah, so we mentioned earlier there are some choke points in the run where runners can lose or gain time, depending on what if they fail a trick or whatever. This is one of those choke points in Spirit Hover. If you get a bad hover, get a bad turnaround, get knocked off by the way, there's a lot of factors in this trick that can really go wrong.
Yeah, Lake needs to stick these bomb hovers.
This should be his last one, yeah.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that one he did earlier looked a bit low. Oh, just a bomb.
Ooh.
So he has one bomb to get across. Hoping he walks into this
yeah,
zone
I
here.
hope he's gonna enter the load zone and play it safe here.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't know why he dropped that bomb. Maybe just like a miss button press, maybe.
Yeah, or he pulled the bomb and realized he could make it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Lake gonna have to jump down and farm more bombs.
Yeah.
Because that chest is actually just the Silver Gauntlets chest. And he needs to make it.
Yeah, he just needs one bomb drop. So because he entered that load zone at the top, he can get a bomb drop from these rocks and then die from the levers and then respawn back up top. But first he's got to get a bomb drop, which again is a 1/16 chance from these rocks. And this can take as long as it needs to. Yeah, this is exactly why the race isn't over. Stuff like this happens. Okay, one more rock. No bombs.
Bomb drop.
So
yeah, so Lake's gonna have to die here. Yeah, and this is why GSR races are never truly over.
Yeah.
No matter how big a lead it may seem someone has.
Yeah, and it ain't over till Ganon's dead.
It ain't over until the big pig squeals.
Exactly. Hey, there you go. Of course, the first rock after having the respawn, he gets.
Yeah. Not opting to farm more. Just gonna try to respawn as fast as possible.
Yeah, the risk of trying to spawn farm more is you might get hearts, which delay the time it takes you to respawn. So
yeah, you could pick them up and just throw them away, but still, like, some prefer to just try to optimally take damage instead.
Yeah, frankly, also going for bridge Hess here.
Lake doing the super slide across instead of going for the Hess.
It looks like, frankly, also going for a super slide instead of a Hess across the bridge.
Lake made it across, getting the mirror shield now.
Yeah, very nice.
Also, Spirit Interior coming up for Lake here, and this could have some accidents. I'm not going to try to jinx it though, but
yeah,
there's a few parts here that are quite scary.
I didn't realize Lake stood that far back to the knuckle. It's kind of scary, honestly. I always get real close to him so he can't hit me, but he was like just on the cusp of the sword hitting him.
Yeah, and this would be the place where you would ideally farm most of your bombs, because Armos drop to 50% chance.
Yeah.
And frankly, getting the gate clip as well. So
Legs gets 2 bomb drops.
Bomb drops. Yeah,
Not
he's
bad.
just gonna opt for bomb chest or bomb pot in the
Yeah,
upcoming room here.
Yeah, there's luckily there's a pot in this next room you can use to farm bombs. Oh,
Ooh,
nice voice.
it's not too bad though, because you
Yeah.
respawn right there.
Yeah, it wastes a bomb, but you're gonna refill on bombs like in 30 seconds anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
It looked like
Like-
Franqly was gonna go for the full Hest there as well, but he opted out of
Yeah.
it.
You did
right
most
at
of
the
it,
end. Yeah,
like 75%.
3/4.
Yeah,
yeah.
three-quarter wasteland.
New tech, the 2020 strats.
Don't worry, we've seen a lot of like 90% wasteland houses.
Like farming up full with the pot there.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be going into statue climb here.
Looking for his
Ooh, he's
heart
getting
here.
another heart. I think that means he's gonna go for Naboo cutscene skip.
Yeah, his health's fine. You never need to get that. Basically, just wants to ensure that you can get through statue climb. And meanwhile, Franqly's starting to spirit hover. Using the away for the initial.
Yeah, so you climb up the statue there and you hookshot the grate. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, the
From
great.
inside the head.
And then same trick that we used to get through the gridded gate, using a low height ground clip, this time with a 2-bomb staircase hover, and then use another bomb to hit you. You can do that with just 2 bombs, but it's dumb. Don't do it.
But it's 6 seconds faster.
If you do it unbuffered, do it unbuffered with like 9 seconds
Yeah.
consistency, and maybe we'll talk.
Yeah, it's frankly looking like he's gonna. Ooh, this seam acting up though.
Yeah. It seems
Yeah,
can be a little
gonna-
bit funky. He should be high enough now.
Will he opt for the safety?
Nope.
He won't,
He probably figures he's far enough behind this point to go for it.
and looks like he's gonna get it.
Very
Yep.
nice. Alright, meanwhile, Lake is finding the Buru. Let's see if he goes for the Buru cutscene skip.
I'm assuming he's gonna, since he's lined up for it.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Lake. Oh, Lake.
Don't give me a heart attack like that. I do not need that in my life. Oh my god.
Looks like he's gonna get it,
He gets
but
it.
that was very, very scary.
Oh.
If Lake gets hit there, it's an instant game over, and you respawn at the bottom of Spirit Temple, right through the place where we didn't go. So that means that even if he gets Spirit Hover, he needs to do the rest of Spirit Temple Interior to make it back up there.
Yeah.
It is probably the worst place you can die in the entire run. So it's very, very good that he didn't. So
Yeah. The worst place you could die in the run is in the Buru and Twin Rover. There's no recovering that.
yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a shame that Franqly but lost a lot of time in Shadow Temple because his last few splits have been pretty good. His like
the
entire
bombs.
wasteland section's been really strong.
It's 4 out of 4 bombs as well.
Yeah, very good bomb luck. He's also going for statue climb. Huh, I've seen him do that before.
Just yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah,
Seemed to work just fine.
yep. Alright, so Lake is fighting Twin Rover, which is the worst boss in the entire game.
If
no
you ask
one knows-
speedrunners anyway.
Yeah. This is a great fight casually because it's very interesting. You have a lot to take into account, and using the mirror shield to inflict damage back at them is really cool. In a speedrun, this fight is an RNG nightmare, and it sucks.
Yeah. Because
So basically, yeah,
how fast they decide they want to shoot, and where they want to shoot, and where they want to fly to is completely RNG.
yeah.
Not much you can do about it.
What the runners are really open for is to get what we call doubles or triples, where they stay in one spot and fire repeatedly, and that saves time from them flying around. But they're not exactly rare, but not exactly common either.
Frankly, getting up to the boss key door. Getting a kind of low hover, but it should be okay. Opting to pause buffer the B press.
It's a good frame. Yeah. The frames that works on for the saw pull to get through the door differs depending on how high you are in that hover. But there's like 3 frames that will always work, if I recall correctly.
Yeah.
It's like I know for
big
sure.
blue and big red.
Yeah,
And,
those always work.
I think it's only those 2 that always work. The rest would vary depending on how high up you get your hover. So since he got a pretty low hover, I guess he opted to pause buffer it to make sure that he's like timing his stabs onto Nova.
Yep.
Using some sort of visual cue.
Don't know what it
Assuming.
could be. Yes, it's a secret. No one knows what it is. He won't tell us.
Yeah, no matter how much I ask him.
I've never seen someone fight Knuckles by turning away from them like that. That's really weird.
Did he hit him 9 times?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
okay.
sure it did. It's fine.
Also getting a cutscene skip as well.
Very nice. Yeah, I've never seen someone fight Knuckles by stabbing like away from them and aiming that way down. I was very unsure if it hit or not. It worked, I guess, yeah.
Just a bit unorthodox.
Yeah. So frankly, I actually made up quite a bit of time here.
Yeah, he had a very clean spirit section.
Yeah, so far it's been very good. Yeah, he actually saved time on his PB, Spirit Temple.
Yeah. See how his Toon Rover ends up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say they're roughly 3 minutes apart now.
Yeah, about
Would
that.
be my guess.
It depends on how this rover goes. It could be
Yeah,
more than that.
it really depends. It could be more, could be less. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, he definitely made up about 3 minutes. like losing time on that superstar across the hands really cost him. As
Yeah,
well as
and frankly getting
time
the
in
insta here.
Fortress.
Not a quick shot double, but a quick shot.
Shot's
We
good.
take that.
We take those. Quick shot into a troll cycle. Not cool.
Gonna fly back there, so.
That's a risky
Ooh,
quick shot
okay,
press.
yeah.
I think I would go for that. Troll cycle? Yeah.
This should be good though.
So you see runners using hook shot there to run over. That's to keep them in place because they'll try and dodge any projectiles using them. So if you spam hook shot, they'll just stay in place and spin around forever, and you can lock them in place for these to make these shots a lot easier to land.
Yeah, you see like coming out of Spirit Medallion cutscene right now. So he's gonna be playing Minuet. Gonna be going through Forest Temple to get the bow. Which also has potential for things to go wrong, because there's 2 Stalfos fights. And a few ground jumps that can mess you up.
Yeah, I think a lot of people consider Forest to be like secretly the hardest part of this category in a lot of ways because you just come off of like Spirit and all that stuff and you think it's supposed to be like a cooldown, but it can really surprise you with how hard it is. Like
and that
for
tree,
example.
That tree has been in many a world records.
Yeah. Shouts to Valiant. Sorry, Valiant.
And Count, I think. I think Count had a record.
Did Count get a record with that?
I think so. Yeah,
Like, so
opting to.
screw that. I'm just gonna hook shot across.
Yeah, you need to be pretty far up on the log though.
Yeah,
to
hook shot
it, so-
secretly sucks. It's really short.
Yeah. You don't realize it until you do a full run with long shot.
Oh man, long shot. El super gun shot.
Counts. That's when you're supposed to play along, and not make me look like a fool in front of everyone.
Yeah, count. What the hell, man?
And also, yeah, as Valiant has been talking about, N64 will also lose quite a significant amount of time in the game due to lag, which is quite unfortunate, but it's not a lot you can do.
Yeah, it's the nature of the console, unfortunately. It's gonna be really noticeable when Franklin gets to Ganondorf.
Ooh.
That's when it's really gonna be noticeable.
Ooh, like opting to not get safety heart before starting to fight them.
Yeah. Luckily, dying
not-
to these Stalfos is not that bad.
Yeah, this is not the worst thing that can happen.
If you're gonna die to Stalfos in Forest Temple, it's better off being those ones than the ones in the bow room.
Yeah, because you have another Stalfos fight with 3 Stalfos right before you get the bow. And if you die there, you have to make it all the way through Forest Temple.
Yeah,
All
you
over
basically just reset your progress entirely.
Like ESSing right for a couple frames. For
Nice.
good measure.
Let's show what.
I wonder if he tried to set up for side ups up the stairs, but realized, wait, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Almost getting jump slash there. And Stalfos jump slashes do 2 hearts of damage, so
Forest is one of those places you have to kind of be mindful of your health a little bit because you do want to take some. You're gonna be taking at least half heart damage intentionally.
yeah, because
So,
you're gonna
and
do a mega jump. coming
yeah,
up.
and there are also places where if you don't get a ground job properly, you can take damage from bombs. So you gotta be really careful about your health.
Yeah, and there's a few of those bubbles that Lake just rolled past
Yeah, they'd love to
right
snipe.
after the ground jump. So just gonna get a quick ledge clip there. Just
Very
keep
clean.
getting the Ocarina of Time.
Frankly, is catching up really quickly.
Yeah.
I
this
won't be
is-
surprised. Like if Lake makes one more mistake, Frankly could actually catch up to him entirely.
And frankly, has a good force.
Yeah.
Like getting the mega jump up.
It's a pretty simple trick. You take damage from a bomb off a ledge, and you get a big boost of speed, and you equip hover boots to keep the momentum and jump to that the balcony early, which gives a key in the dungeon. And here, you
Here is the ground jump gauntlet.
Yeah. Not only is this faster to ground jump through these than to push them, but also they can't push them anyway because you need a strength upgrade in order to push the blocks. The game lies to you.
Impossible jump coming up
Yep.
here. Gets it.
Okay, yeah, nice. That jump that isn't too difficult to do, but
It
if
was
you-
discovered in like 2007 though, so
Yeah,
by those metrics, it was impossible.
impossible. Yeah,
Therefore, the name.
yeah. The tricky part about that is you want to try to avoid rolling too far to the left because you can clip back in bounds and fall down the dungeon and do all over again.
Yeah. Frankly, having a
Getting a bit
decent
bullied.
fight overall, but not too bad.
Like
Like-
hoping to get the hearts just in case. This is one of the most annoying stuff to fight in the dungeon because this hole in the floor, he loves to walk all over it.
Yeah, frankly, opting not to get any hearts. for this.
Waste his bow. That
Yeah,
looked weird to me. I'm
It
not used
almost
to
looked like 2 frames.
Yeah.
there.
I'm
Like
not
you buffered
used. Yeah, it's going.
And frankly, entering the ground jump gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. Is it box movement? Oh, okay, interesting. And you can't see what he's doing. It's really awkward because I'm not sure if he's gonna set up properly or not. But he seems to be fine. He's got to get past these 2 bubbles here.
Equipping nuts to stun them, which is a smart move, honestly.
Yep. Okay,
They
there.
were nice though.
Yep. Hoping he gets at least 1 heart in this upcoming room. Otherwise, this is gonna be a really tense fight.
Gonna be yeah, gonna opt to fight 3 Stalfos with half art.
Yeah.
He's gonna fight the first one with half art. Oh,
Oh Jesus.
oh my god.
That was. Oh boy. Oh, the slow ledge climb really.
Oh,
made
he's
that
not
worse.
getting any hearts. He's going.
Oh god.
He's going for it.
Balls confirmed.
And he gets
Very
it.
nice.
Very
Well
nice
done.
fight.
Well done. That took serious cojones.
Overall, pretty good force temple.
Yeah,
from
he saved a
Franqly.
lot
That
of
was-
time there with his PP.
He's death warping.
Death warping. Wow. Is that faster?
Is that yeah? Is that faster than save warping?
Someone's Valiant. Do you know off the top of your head? Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. I assume if he placed the bomb before opening the bomb chest, that could have been, or the bow chest, that would have been
Yeah.
really fast.
If he had pulled in, like cooked it by walking to the chest, that probably been really, really fast. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also making his way into Lex now. So,
Yeah.
but don't be
Ugh.
deceived just yet, because a friendly reminder that N64 goes down to 12 frames per second instead of the normal 20 during
Yeah.
the last 10 minutes of the run.
If you haven't seen N64 in the end game, and you think we're just like hyping this up and making a joke out of it, we're not. We're actually being completely serious.
Yeah, if you think we're over exaggerating, we're just wait and see.
Should be able to, Valiant. I had clips not working for me earlier either, so just keep trying. Eventually it will work.
And yeah, spoilers. Sheik is Zelda.
Wait, what?
You didn't know.
Come on, dude.
Dude, it's been 20 years.
God damn it, spoilers, man.
It's been 20 years, man.
Ridiculous. I
Come
did
on.
not sign up for this.
Okay, can I not expect you to know the lore of the most highly acclaimed video game of all time 20 years after release?
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this. Oh, man. Alright, Lake is almost out of Lara cutscene.
You just gotta watch Sully get imprisoned in a 50 rupee cage.
Very cheap cage, and also
Very,
that
actually.
tightwad.
I mean, hey, you build a fence all around Hyrule Field. Infrastructure
Yeah.
costs money.
Yeah, they built it over a road.
Yeah.
Did a very good job, is he?
All right. So movie time is officially over for Lake. Gonna be heading over to Ganos Castle. Getting over the Rainbow Bridge to defeat the King of Evil.
Mm-hmm.
How fitting. Is there no game audio?
There should be game audio. Can someone in the chat confirm that there's no game audio?
If it's a little low, then is
Okay.
it good now? All right. Nice, Valiant.
Like safety saving against Castle just in case he has some shenanigans happen and loses
Yeah,
bomb.
you can lose a lot of bombs if you are, because you can mess up this trial skip very easily if you get nervous and
Yeah.
fumble your inputs.
We're going for the 2-bomb staircase here. Very nice, gets it.
Yeah, clean.
Well, that never more paying off.
Targeting your keys for good measure.
Yep, I do all the time. It's about how to mind the target there.
Yeah. Not strats. Opting to do the quick spins.
Dude, nut strats are OP for this tower, I swear. That's just for that fight. It makes it just so much easier.
Last Staffels fight, hopefully.
Yeah.
Barring any disasters.
Yeah. Not the potential
Ooh.
last fight, but hopefully the last fight. Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay,
Lake
that
getting slashed.
isn't that costly. It sucks, but it's not the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Like
You
even bad luck
respawn right after trial skip. If you respawn at the start of the castle, it would have been pretty bad, but
Yeah. Loses about 20 seconds or so, 25 seconds maybe.
yeah, it's really not as bad as it looks. Okay, round 2.
Oh
Ooh.
my god. Oh no.
Oh, is he gonna get slashed again?
There's a chance for Franqly to catch up in a big way.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
They get okay. That is unfortunate.
Oh no. Lake is really throwing away his lead with these fights. This is hard to watch, dude. It's rare for Stalfos to be the part of this tower that kills a run. Normally it's
Staffels fights
Knuckles.
are a bit rough.
That can be, but normally, you can't.
Yeah, like with a proper sword and a
Yeah.
shield, they should be well equipped.
Frankly's also going for this 2-bomb staircase.
Getting the initial
get
jump
it.
slash there, still very, very close to getting
Yeah.
just shivved, but looks like he's gonna make
Yeah,
it.
he got it. Franqly fell in the 2-bomb staircase, but gets a Mega Sword up, back up.
Lake
It's
not
like
forgetting the boss
spawns.
key.
Yep, shouts to Duke.
Shout out to Duke. Bonking on the door for good measure.
Yeah. We've all been there.
Ooh. Not opting for nut strats, even with nuts equipped.
They're
A
quite
little
far
bit
apart.
sad.
It's hard to, they're quite far apart. Nuts have a big range, but you may thought maybe they wouldn't hit. I don't know. Right, Lake's doing double knuckles here. I think they got a
Just
bit
a quick
desync.
setup from the door.
Okay.
Make sure he's in the right spot.
And they're dead. That's very nice. Franqly using nut strats on Starfoster to clean dispatch.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Clean
It's actually like quite difficult to nut Starfoss.
Yeah, after their initial.
yeah.
Like,
They tend to block a lot of it, a lot of chances. Like doing
getting-
Hester Impress.
yeah. Saving 6 whole seconds.
5 seconds? I thought it was 5 seconds.
Oh, so it's less time than the Spirit Temple BK skip low high ground.
Yeah.
I see.
It's also like 10 times easier.
I don't know. Learning to Hess is kind of hard.
Yeah, but you know, you can use Hesses anywhere in the game.
Frankly, almost. Oh, okay.
That was close.
But yeah, Lake is in good shape. If nothing.
Everyone there. Maybe.
2.5.
Around that. We'll say it's free.
Shoutouts to being in like don't quote me on it.
Yeah. So if you noticed that fight went pretty clean, it's pretty smooth fight overall. Watching 64 do it, this is gonna be it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, Franklin is gonna try to do as many lag reduction strats as he can here.
Yeah, it's gonna be looking away from Ganondorf and trying to look away from all his attacks like this to avoid too much lag. Unfortunately, you can't do too much about the lag you get from hitting Ganondorf because you have to be looking at him. Ooh.
Getting the bounce back, but
Yep.
reacting to it. And here you can see the N64 and
Okay, gets it.
not pulling bow.
If you pull
Just,
bow, it lags
lining up.
worse.
Yeah, which is actually
Yeah.
better on a N64 not to pull bow there. And now for Void Warp.
Yep.
The falling rocks here are also completely RNG. And sometimes they play nice, and sometimes they don't.
Are we gonna see a Yap Rock today?
Uh,
Hope not.
ooh,
That was a close one.
yeah,
Close to Lake's ankle there.
looks like he's gonna be fine.
Okay, yeah, he's good. So what can happen there is if you hang on the ledge, you wait for that bomb to explode so you can void out and hit the load zone at the same time and spawn out of bounds. If you get hit by a rock, there's a high chance you just go full off in some other random direction and miss it completely, and then you have to die because you didn't have enough health to do the trick. Again,
Yeah.
so you have to die and respawn with full health.
Like getting the super slide there, but not from initial position, which makes it not as fast as it would have been.
Yeah,
But
gets a kiss though.
yeah, gets the important part.
Smidges. All right, time for Franqly to test his rock luck. Oh, doing a shield turn instead.
So he kind of get. Oh, it was going for him there, but he sided up
Yeah.
the way.
I don't like turning away from the rocks there because it makes it. If you do it like with the camera facing the direction, you can see the rocks. If any rocks come in on your way, so you know if it's a delay or not. But just going for it blind is kind of scary.
See if Franqly opts to go for the kiss with 4 bombs.
Nah, probably not. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would do
just
the same
gonna-
here. You want to make sure you have enough. You want to bank on getting the super slide first try.
Yeah, because you wanna. Because Ganon knocks your Master Sword away at the start of the fight, but if you super slide into the cutscene and keep holding R, you get to keep your Master Sword, which makes the first phase of the fight a lot smoother than it otherwise would be.
Yeah,
So you
because
want to make sure that you have enough bombs to do that.
Yeah, Ganon has a unique, a unique like hitbox, I guess you could say, or like damage chart basically, where he only takes he takes full damage from Master Sword and Stick, but nothing else. So, if you need to use Hookshot or Light Arrows or Deku Nuts on his tail, it takes 10 hits for the first phase as opposed to just 3 with a Master Sword Jump Slash.
Yeah,
shares
they
that-
getting the super slide there.
What's weird is that he shares that damage chart with damage table, I know we would call it, with flare dancers, which are the weird little enemies in Fire Temple. You have to fight to get the hammer. I don't know why they share.
Yeah,
Why they share that. They just do.
Hey man, they're good against the Goron weapons.
Yeah.
You know? Which makes sense, I guess. Because in the Fire Temple. Oh well. Like, doing good and holding R,
Yep.
not letting go of shield here until the very last minute or very last second. And he's magically gonna get back his sword.
Yeah. So this fight can be a little bit scary because Ganon will kill you in 1 hit. He does 4 hearts with every attack. So if you get hit once, it's over. The first phase goes well for like the. Frankly, also setting up to super slide into the cutscene. Gets
I
it.
guess it.
Just because holes are.
Late coming in on second phase here.
Yeah, second phase is not much harder, but a bit tighter because Ganon waits less time between swings to hit you again. That was close. Oh no.
Lake
Oh my
having
God.
a-
TKC cosplay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Is it?
That was a scary fight.
That was very close. But Lake managed to clutch it out.
Alright. So like it is gonna take this a much closer race than it looked like it was gonna be halfway through.
Yeah.
But man,
GG's to Lake.
GG. Like
Finishing
finishes
with
or
a
final time.
127. See Franqly here doing this fight on N64 looks quite a lot slower.
Yeah. Nice.
And talking Zelda, make sure
Brilliant.
everything's alright.
He's like 1 step away from being able to roll there.
Misses the jump slash there, but gets the stab.
Luckily, he has. Oh no!
Oh,
Damn!
unfortunately,
Gets bopped by Ganon. That's a shame. Is he gonna keep going?
he
He's trying to
still has
finish.
bombs to do the void warp. Let's see if he tries to finish. The rock there.
Oh no! Oh
Valiant effort though
yeah.
from
Frankly, he
Franqly.
frankly played really well after Shadow. Like his
You
Spirit
really did.
section, Spirit and Forest and the Tower Climb and everything was so good.
Yeah.
It's a shame that he lost so much time to Boki. About that time loss, I think he would have had a really solid chance. Even with that Ganon death. But yeah, GG's to Lake for finishing first place. Speaking of Devil.
Hello.
Hey Lake,
Hello, Lake.
GG.
Thanks.
GG.
That was awful.
You managed
Duh.
to clutch it out though.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't
Almost
that
died to
bad.
Ganon.
Huh? No, I didn't.
Alright.
My fights
Yeah,
are always
sure.
like that. I never died again, but I'm always like under him while he's like. It's like every single time. That's how it
That sounds terrifying.
is. I'm used to it at this point. I'm not even scared.
Oh, God.
That's like unironically. That's how all my fights go. I'm not even scared at this point.
Oh god.
But I mean,
Nice.
that was all right up until gate skip. Gate skip
Yeah.
somehow failed, and then failed the hover boots one for like 9 years. That was so
Yeah, were you losing time in Fortress? Frankly, was actually catching up pretty quickly.
yeah.
He closed the gap really quick, like, really closely in that time.
And then
That'd be
I
a
fat
really close
fingered,
race.
bombs trying to hit A to backflip up to the seam.
Oh yeah, that's.
We
I was
wondered
wondering
about
if
that.
it was a missed input or.
Yeah, fat fingered. So I had
Yeah.
to go for the Hess, and I suck at the Hess, so I failed. And I had to farm for bomb. And then
the
stealthless
glorious
fights.
bomb look.
Stealthless fights were god awful. I don't know why.
Yeah, well,
Stealthless fights today.
it was so weird watching you just like get bobbed by Stalfos like so much. We're like, you're thinking, oh, Stalfos is fine, but then it's like, oh wait, no, Stalfos can actually kill you. Right.
I have no
we
clue
forget
how my stealth is so bad, dude.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. But
At least it
Yeah.
didn't die in the bow one. That would have been.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we noticed you being extra safe and getting the huts. Like,
Yeah.
every time we're like, oh, I'm taking 1 health damage. Go get a heart, top it up. Being super safe on that bow.
I just
fight.
wanted to be above 2, and then
Yeah.
they kept smacking me.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for trying to be safe on that one. That's all.
uh,
In case you were
Other than
curious,
that, it was
Frankly's had a really interesting race. he
I'm
lost
watching it right
about
now.
he lost about 8 minutes or so to Boki skill. And then
Yep.
played really well up until Ganon pretty much.
Yeah.
He died to
Yeah.
Ganon.
That's what his splits look
unfortunately.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shadow temple graph right there.
Boki.
Boki. Yep. Yeah, and then he got rock trolled a little bit on the second void warp, so he's been struggling with one bomb this whole time.
No.
Doing the hook shot strats though. Making his way through.
Hookshot Ganon.
I know this well. I've been there before. My first GSR PB had to hookshot cannon.
How was the race from the commentary perspective?
It was really interesting, actually.
It was tense.
It was really interesting because in the second half, it was just like, obviously, you had a pretty rough like spirit section, I guess, overall.
Well,
then-
Spirit was fine except for
Yeah, getting
Yeah,
to
like
Spirit.
Fortress and all that kind of stuff was pretty rough, and so seeing
Spirit
Frank
stuff was
match up
okay.
was like, it's actually gonna be way closer than I think it's gonna be.
yeah. I'm mad. I'm happy, but I'm mad.
Yeah, I actually just remembered you almost got bought by Naboru. I think during the
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was
Oh
pretty
my
scary.
God.
I
I
was
was a little
like-
clenched there.
you were like that axe came so close to your
It was
head.
very
I was just
close.
like, I don't know how you managed to
no,
escape
Daddy
that.
again.
Oh boy. That's spoilers for us because we're seeing it delayed.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to know something funny? I took a nap before this race, and I woke up at 8:55.
We figured as much.
We figured, actually.
we were sitting in this channel like 5 minutes before, like, yeah, Lake's not live yet. What's going on?
So my child section was complete dog shit because I couldn't warm up at all, and I failed the every owl skip imaginable. I'm just happy I made castle. I didn't get
I'm
stuck.
surprised.
Dude, I was so happy for you when you failed the first off skip. I was like, this is if he gets this is gonna end badly.
I mean, it was fast aside from that.
Yeah.
Failing.
Yeah, all right.
If I got the
That's
owl skip, it was
official.
fine. But yeah, I mean, aside from the other West, I wouldn't have missed though if I had sword out.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
was
that
just-
one, yeah.
I was just mistiming it because I'm too used to having sword out there.
Yeah, frankly, has officially forfeited. I don't
Yes.
blame him after that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Props to him for trying to finish, though.
yeah.
It's like he will be joining us for an interview as well.
Should I leave then?
No, you can stay if not you
You
want.
can stay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Stay.
Um,
King Panther.
What we'll say before pops actually, I'm surprised to see you actually go for that field owl skip because it's something like, yeah, if you fail it, then it's you fail like halfway through,
I'm pretty
bad.
comfortable with it, so
That's fair enough. I'm surprised to see anyone go for it because it's such a risky
good for it.
strat.
I don't think it's that risky.
I mean, it's not
The only risk
hard.
is if you get pretty far and then fail it, or if you waste too much time trying to get the ESS shuffle. If you waste too much time, then it suck. But
Yeah,
as long as they're okay with the other OS, not really that risky.
that's fair enough. And welcome, Franqly.
Hi, Franqly. GG.
Yeah,
GG,
props
major props
trying
trying
to
to finish
finish
that. Very unfortunate, but you actually played really well in that second half. After all the boat key stuff, which is
really good.
yeah, very unfortunate about boat key stuff. But your spirit and forest and tower were all really, really good. You actually gained a lot of time back on Lake in the second half.
Yeah, before the run today, I practiced boat skip for like 30 minutes and was not getting it
Classic.
consistently at all. It was bad. I don't know. I've been doing it really good in the last month or so. So just unfortunate today.
Yeah, Valiant was in chat trying to like diagnose what was going wrong. He thinks you may have changed boots
Yeah.
too early on the
yeah,
jump slash.
that's-
Yeah.
That helped. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We're watching you, and it was like this is just. It became hard to watch at one point because it was just like I don't know what to say about this, but you got it in the end though. You made a lot of time back. I think you played pretty well. I think you should be proud of how you played in the second half at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
for
not,
sure.
I'm not too
Definitely.
disappointed. I just I get really
Yeah.
nervous for these things, so I'm glad at least I was able to
I don't blame you.
mostly finish it.
I get nervous
Yeah,
crazy
like
as well.
besides Boki, it was clean. So
All right. Anything else you guys want to say? Any extra thoughts
I'm mad.
about the race? Aside from the fact that you're mad, any other thoughts you want to voice before we head off?
Yeah, GG, frankly. That was fun.
Good game, Link. Thanks for the commentary, guys.
Hey, you're welcome. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, glad I could do commentary.
All right, so look at the bracket going forwards. Lake will advance to round 2 where he's going up against
Yeah, I'm
Valiant.
fucked.
And then Franqly drops down to the losers bracket.
Yeah, frankly, gonna be. Wait, where would you end up?
If I play well, there's a chance, but if I play like that, there's no chance.
All right, Franqly will be facing the loser of Sundere versus TKC in
So, yeah.
losers. So that's gonna be
The
interesting.
JP matches. Hype.
JP, yeah. JP rolling deep. All right.
Yeah, and I think we actually have another race going on right now in this same tournament.
Yeah, the Kieran.
Yeah,
Kieran
Kieran versus
right.
Becoming Hero. Yep.
Yeah, so we're probably going to hop over to that. That's on ZSR2. So we'll go ahead and give them a raid. Anybody that's interested, there is another match, it looks like tomorrow.
Yep. Our very own Nally Sounds, who's been commentary with me this whole time. We're going up against Claire
Nally.
Lindy.
Yeah, looks like that
Yep.
starts at 3 p.m. Eastern or 7 UTC. And
Yep.
if, that looks like it's going to be on ZSR1 here where we are right now. So if anybody's interested in that, that is tomorrow as well.
that's going to be a really good one. They're both really, really close together in PBs and both excellent players. So it's going to be interesting to watch. You're welcome.
Any final thoughts from anybody here? Or?
GG's, guys. That was a great race to watch.
Yeah,
Thanks.
GG's was
Thanks for putting on the show.
very fun to do commentary and very interesting.
All right, great.
Glad
Yeah,
we could be a part
GG's
of
to
it.
both the runners. Thank you for the commentators for all your guys' help and everything.
Thank